Hey, what's up guys? If you've made it to the start of this video, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. This is a huge endeavor for us, for Whitney and I. We have no experience making films or vids, and we wanted to have a good product, at least, starting before we get here. So the way is about us traveling and checking out sites on the road and golf courses, and we haven't left yet. We're still home. We are Houston, Texas based. It's mid-March right now. We don't leave till mid-April, and then we head kind of west and then up the west coast to eventually Seattle, hoping to check out Chambers Bay while I'm there. I really want to get out and show you guys the country and the sights, and not just golf. I mean, playing golf, but who loves the rush of just going and then straight to the course, straight back, and it's like back to normal life. Or maybe you have the weekend, you play 2 rounds in a row, and then it's back to normal life. So I'm taking a big gamble, and let's go. I really appreciate you guys checking this out. It's not where we want it, like I said, but it's something, and we're learning, and we're learning how to tell our story. That's the most important part, right? How we tell our story. So I really hope you guys dig this. If you can't tell, it's a little cold out here. As I say that, oh, there we go. But we're learning how to tell our story, and we really hope you guys dig it, and we hope you enjoy the ride with us. And please don't unsubscribe from this first video. Give us another shot. But thanks. If you really dig it and you think this is going to be something you're going to look forward to, please check us out on Patreon, www.patreon.com/obsessiongolf. We would love the support, guys. This is a huge endeavor, and we want to buy better equipment, and we would love to be able to afford to shoot more quality content for you guys. So until then, check it out. Episode 1 or 0.5, we'll see, maybe. But yeah, check it out. Oh, anyway, so here's your internet video. Let's go. So Whitney and I met about 3 years ago, and as we started dating, she used to come and ride with me while I played golf. One day she asked if I wanted to walk, and I said, yeah, I haven't carried my bag in a while. But she said, well, what if I carried your bag? And I said, I mean, if you want to. And Whitney became part of golf for me. She's really introverted. She likes to read a lot, which isn't a bad thing. She drinks a lot of coffee. She's very artistic, loves art. She does some stained glass work that is just, it's really cool to see her actually get down and do some work. And here a few months ago, we decided to travel the country together.
You want me to drive in front of you again like I did last time?
So I am coming off a pretty good hiatus of swinging a golf club before we get going on this. If you're from the Houston area, you definitely know. If not, I'm sure you guys heard we got a lot of snow, and it was super duper cold for Houston, for Texas in general, for a few days. So before we get going on this trip, I definitely am going to hit the range a little bit more often. So we are on our way today to the range. But before we do that, I got to make a quick run to the post office, sending out some of our stickers. If you haven't seen them, over to the homie Jeff at Sauce Golf. Shout out Jeff. Check out Sauce Golf at Sauce Golf Co. Sauce is SAUCE. Everything's spelled just like it sounds. But I'll put a link in the description below. and check out some of their stuff, what they got going on. We should be meeting up with Jeff in a few weeks in Denver. Today is March 15th, and we leave in about 30 days. So the swing is not really where I would like it, so we're going to get a little more professional help today. We're on our way into downtown Houston to visit Michael Whitehead at Whitehead Fitness. What's up, guys? We're here with Michael Whitehead today at Whitehead Fitness in downtown Houston. We're going over some defects in my swing that I need to get corrected before we start this journey, because no one wants to see me looking bad on camera for the next month while I'm on the road.
All right, my man, I'm going to have you stand where you can see yourself in both mirrors, facing the blue wall. We're crossing hands over chest. We'll go golf posture, and then we're going for pelvic tilt. So we're just going to try to arch your lower back and tuck those hips under. Go ahead and rest. We're going to keep our hips nice and still as we rotate our upper body overneath. I don't want to see your hips move a single leg. Bend your knees just like that. Nice. Let's go arms straight forward. Deep squat. As far down as we can go. Nice and comfortable. Just there. I'm going to have you come over here to the blue wall. And then we're going to go up overhead as high as we can before that lower back arches up off the wall. Up from our shoulder, wrist there. We're going to go one at a time. We'll go left arm first. We'll rotate as high as we can. Golf posture now. We're going to hinge and do the same thing. As high as we can before we arch that back. We'll have some fun with that here in a second. I kind of use the approach where if I see something, I like to get after it. Pull on palms down, hold for a second, and come back to the wall. You're going to get wrists and elbows in a line. Just like that 90-90 position, we're going to pull back to that 90-90 position. Out, hold for 2 seconds at the center. 1, 2, back to the wall. hinge at our waist now, so golf posture. Arms are long, palms are down. We're going to pull down our waist. That's 1. 2, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blade together at the bottom. Nice there. Stay right there.
We need to build one of these in the house.
We're going golf posture again. So that 90-90, we're going to row high, and then we're going to rotate up, hold for 2 at the top, rotate down, go back to the wall. Now we're really going to get into that specific thing that we're doing. We're going a little higher with those elbows, right there. Also, you see this on camera, and you're like, the reps are off. He said 4 more, and he counted 6. I did not take the counting class. Happens all the time. You said 4. Okay. More like guidelines. And back to the wall. Stand nice and tall. Don't want those hips to go towards. So we're going to go neutral posture. Neutral. Nice and relaxed. There you go. Now up overhead. Nice. Go and rest. I want you to stay over there so that we can see the left when we get to that other side. Nice. Left arm. Standing tall first. Burning?
A little bit.
A little higher with that elbow. Better. I like it. So, with what we saw, that scap was not moving really well. All we did was just added some load. We just put a little bit of band work on it, forcing it to move with a little bit of tension, and then it just kind of increased a little bit of range of motion there. So that tells me probably not a mobility problem, probably more just a strength problem. Let's go on our back on the mat, if that makes sense. Nice, there, we're going glute bridges. I know you've done before, but we're going to think about flattening our lower back down into the ground, squeezing our hips to raise them up high.
Hands.
Just like that, either middle of your chest or down by your side. Good. Exhale and then open up, keeping this knee on the forward weight. Perfect. Right. Keep that watch punched against the wall. We're going to exhale as we open up.
That side's tighter for sure.
Glute bridge. We're feeling a little bit more in our quads on that glute bridge.
Yeah.
So, fix that too. Let me set that band down. We are going to go feet up here on the box. 2. Good job, B. Should feel a lot of hamstring at this point. Oh, yeah. Nice. Best.
See those legs shaking?
Yep. Good for you, man. That's it for me. I mean, what we would do in a normal assessment is then go into a few more exercises.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the assessment. Is look, see what things are not doing their job or too much of their job, and then go fix them just a little bit.
Yeah.
Usually that means putting it under a little bit of load, in proper posture, and getting it good range of motion work, and then seeing if that cleans it up. And that tells me if it's more of a mobility issue or a strength issue, or gives it a little bit of direction.
I mean, the thing that people don't realize is sometimes the littlest thing can change everything. I mean, just this exercise, I can already feel like this is more rigid. I have more stability in it.
Yep.
The second time around, there was no. I didn't feel like I was having to fight resistance.
Yep.
So, Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about your setup and how long you've been in golf?
Yeah, I've been.
Or how you get to golf, really.
Golf and the setup are a little different. So I've been playing golf since middle school, really. And I'm 32, almost 33 now. So that's, I'm bad at math, but what is that? 20 years almost, give or take. So golf-wise, been in golf for a long time and played. Sorry, guys. Middle school, college, played pro for about 7 years before doing what I do now, which is fitness, and primarily golf fitness. And so that's been, the transition from one to the other was an interesting story. But been doing this, my wife and I opened this gym about 3 years ago. We've been in here since June 2018. And now we do this. We work with several different groups of people. Some coming chronic injury, we partner with a couple of chiropractors, and so we work with a lot of people coming out of chronic injury, but then also because of my background, I work with a lot of golfers.
Yeah. And so I actually met Mike through TPI. If you guys aren't familiar with TPI, it's the Titleist Performance Institute. It's focused around the swing and its connection to the body. So if you have something that limits you from getting to point A to point B, you want to see somebody with TPI certification. Let them take a look at where your swing is. If they have recommendations, they can refer you to someone within the TPI network. We have medical professionals, golf professionals, anything that you think is dampering on your swing. I definitely recommend finding TPI in your area, finding someone through TPI in your area. Yeah, and it's been a really cool journey for me, meeting other people through walks of life. Some of you guys know I have a background in music, so golf was definitely not my first forte of life. And it's interesting to mix it up with different backgrounds and see different perspectives. And I think you actually have a really cool story that most people don't have about a U.S. Open spot.
Yeah. So I played in the U.S. Open in 2011. I was fresh out of college. I just graduated from Rice University here in Houston, and ended up losing at the second stage of qualifying. So there's local qualifying and then sectional qualifying. I lost in a 3-for-2 playoff to be the first man out of the tournament. And then Tiger Woods withdrew. And I ended up getting in when Tiger withdrew one of his various injuries. And I got a phone call from the USGA saying, hey, if you still want to play in the US Open, you can. And, that's one of those sort of like, let me think about it for a minute.
Call from the USGA. That's
let me think about it. I made other plans. Sorry. So that was my first professional start. Was in
call the other alternate. I got
Sorry, I'm busy.
So what'd you shoot? What was your opening round?
77, I think.
It's not bad on a U.S. Open course.
A decade ago, man. How am I supposed to remember? 77, 75, I think.
Yeah.
Missed the cut by a couple, but respectable was what I felt about
absolutely.
It wasn't great. I got beat by Rory by a bajillion, but he beat everybody by a bajillion. But I walked away kind of like head high, like I can do this, I can play professionally at this level. And be okay.
At the point where you're playing against Rory, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Your swing's okay.
I suppose.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
So how do we find you? Internet?
We're that's our email, but our website is www.whiteheadfit.com. Instagram is sort of the place that I'm most active, and that's WHD Fit, just short for Whitehead.
Yeah.
That's generally where I'm most active. I like to comment, answer messages, answer questions, film videos, film little exercise tips that I think are cool. So Instagram or on our website, you can find our email.
Okay, great. And we'll put these put the links down below for you guys to check out. So get a hold of them, see if you can get your game a little better. I'm hoping to shave off a few strokes this weekend. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, dude.
If not, I'll see you in a couple days.
Sounds good, man.
All right, man. I appreciate the time.
Yeah, of course.
All right, that's it. That's the first episode. If you guys want to see the full interview of Michael, I will be putting the full session and interview with him up on another video. I have another video coming out here in probably a few days with our stickers and whatnot. So until then, I appreciate you guys checking out. Again, find us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/OGXTheWay, Instagram @obsession.golf, and Patreon, www.patreon.com/obsessiongolf. So thanks for checking this out. Really hope you guys enjoyed and hope you stick along. Also, gonna have some other golf related people on here. Again, first episode, you know how it goes, but shout out to Michael at Whitehead Fitness. Michael's been awesome and his support's been amazing through this. Couple other shout outs, Paul at Black Girl Manufacturing. Paul's been giving me tips on how to do videos and whatnot, and also does our printing for our stickers and hope to be shirts soon. Hope you stick around. We're gonna have some more stuff coming and we hit the road soon, so we appreciate it. I appreciate it. Whitney appreciates it. From both of us, thank you, and until next time.